your first question. How far do you think in the past 10 to 20 years has India come in its journey towards girl child protection?
Thank you for the question, Shreya. And when we say that it is a remarkable development, what we can see in the girl child protection laws, when we talk about this 10 to 15 years. So, one of the remarkable changes, for example, I can say that the Hindu Succession Act. So, here the daughters are being given, either married or unmarried, they are being given the right to inheritance of the property. And also, a special one, what we can say in this is that they can be also be kartas of the family. So when we say the karta, they can be the manager of the property, of the inherited property. So that is one of the examples. Then later we can say that child marriage is being totally struck down, and we have a proper act for it now. As well as we can say that the dowry systems and everything. So now people are becoming more and more aware. And the other thing is like with the medias and the more digitalization in this era, we can easily give messages to people, and we can convey that there is some lacking in the societies and all, and we can try to give our ideas through that. Like, for example, we ourselves in this day, it is a very least recognized day, like of National Child Day, and here we are actually coming forward, and we are trying to make a small social awareness kind of a thing. Yeah.
Today, we have girl child laws for protection as well as various schemes that cater to girl child empowerment. And yet, hundreds of exploitation cases are reported every single day. And there are definitely even more that go unreported, especially in rural India. So it is evident that the thought process of our country needs to be developed in the right direction. So how would you suggest that could be done?
So the first thing what is that is implementation. If we have got laws for almost everything in India, but where we lack is implementation. And the second thing what I have noticed, like most of the people, they don't understand what kind of rights do they have. So education is also one of the things, and we need better enforcement at the local levels. We need the officers to come together and make some small social awareness programs or any kind of workshop, so that people can become more what we say, they might know their rights easily. And the child protection, if we'll say about, now we have got some social workers who go to the rural areas. They will do some skits, they will try to perform like a local interaction where they can bring out a social message to it. So these are one of the things what I have been seen in my career has been.
That's great. So basically, when we short it down, education and empowerment at a local level is what you would say.
Yeah, implementation. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so the next question is, could you briefly explain a few important laws that protect the girl child population of India?
So now when we say about protection of girl child, it becomes right from the fetus to their old age, because we see that there is a lot of stereotypes, as well as like there are things where girls are being said that you are below to men or you are below to the other genders, we can say. So we of course know that we have got a very our sex ratio, if you see, it is like 900:1000. So we have got that kind of a range problem also. So here, when we say about the protection of the child, so I would like to say that there are many laws for the protection of the girl child, right from the medical termination of pregnancy act, so where sex determination is totally being banned. Then later we have got Child Marriage Act, as I said. So it also came in 2006. So that is also a remarkable change. Then we have got the Hindu Succession Act, as I explained before. Then we have got Dowry Prohibition Act. So here what I can say is, just because we have got laws, as I said, it doesn't mean that we have to because of the act we are getting the rights. But what we have to know is, to that education, if we ourselves know we have got these rights and we have the right time to raise the voice against it or confront the wrongdoer. So here's what we are lacking in. And also now what in my career I have seen that people don't know that they have got a right to education. So here the children between 6 to 12, they have been given the free education, but the people are not aware of these things. And later we can say like IPC is also giving a lot of laws, like kidnapping of the girl child, kidnapping of the children below 12 years, as well as we have also got any kind of sexual intercourse of the minor girl. So there are obviously a lot of debates whether if 16 plus age of the girls, can they indulge in the sexual intercourse, or if their consent is valid. But it is like in our law, it is said that any kind of a sexual intercourse which happens under the age of 18 with those minors is called as a rape. So those are also something what IPC has been protecting. Then as well as we can say the prostitution of the minor girls, those are also being penalized by the IPC. And to add to this, like I had done a research on child pornography. So actually the thought came to me when, because of the social media, like there is of course the pros and cons of social media. So in one of the site I had actually seen making fun of a child pornography kind of a thing, but the people don't understand how serious is publishing kind of these videos. And there, like I could like it was a very frightening for me, like so there I could see that people are being ignorant of these things, that making fun on the social media of a sexual intercourse of a child below, like it might, like that child would have been only 1 or 2 years. That was that frightening. So I had actually researched on this, and where I understood that people be very ignorant, and people like if at all there is a person, a wrongdoer in front of my eyes, I would not confront him that time itself. Like we have got laws, we like as I said, these prostitution, making pornography, and all these things have got laws, so we have to confront them. So this is a message, like yeah, we have to do these things. And also when we are talking about laws, there are also many schemes. For example, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, where there is a financial security to the girl child up to the age of 18. So these are also schemes. So during the educational programs, we actually amplify these kind of things, where we have to say that girl is not a liability. She can be whatever she wants.
So the next question is, are there any changes or new ideas that you feel India could adopt to improve the scenario of girl-child protection in the country?
Yeah, it is not an idea. It is just like we should not be ignorant. Like we know, like girls are not being welcomed when they are born, as much as like what we feel is, in our society, our relatives, everyone feels that yeah, girls are being like, we don't have any kind of gender inequality. But when you go to the roots, like we can see that in each and every house there might become some other kind of a stereotypical things, where like if at all one plate is fallen kept there, they will say that, oh yes, this girl, you are a girl child, you are supposed to take it from there and keep it in the kitchen. It is not that way. Like if at all we are asking for gender equality, there should be the breaking of the stereotypes. That is what like I feel. As well as like we see that there are like many kind of things where we are being very ignorant. We will say that only this happens in the rural India, but it doesn't. It also happens in the urban India, where we are literally being ignorant of these things. So it is just what we say, it is not an idea, but it is something what we have to do in the self-awareness things, that we have to observe all these facts and make changes in our regular habitual things itself.
So basically, it's in the little things that inequality exists.
Right.
Very true. So, the last question: how do you think we, the citizens of India, can contribute to the protection of girl children in the country?
Yeah, firstly, as I said, we have to raise our voice. We have to confront the wrongdoer. Like, for example, if in the regular street itself, whenever we go in the buses and all, they will, of course, like, there might be some kind of the inappropriate behavior where immediately we have to react to it. We should not be like only we will talk. If one person will talk, others will also talk. So that is one thing, and the other is education. So these small NGOs or the platforms, online platforms, at the local level, whatever we can do that is through the education. We have to tell, like as I said, we have to tell the people that girls are not a liability. We have to tell that she also have got that potential. What brings that, like, we have to always say that she also have that potential. There would not be like inequalities and all, but if we started from ourselves, like, for example, like I was associated with an NGO where we we all shared the same idea. So what we did is, if at all we have got similar thoughts, we can come together, we can educate children, or we can educate the women, and we can speak. When we say just a girl child, it doesn't mean that only the fetus, but it will be like whole of it, right from the marriage, everything. We have to take into consideration.